Hey guys, welcome back to SuperMarcelWorld and happy Friday the 13th. Especially for today I'll be doing a review of the 2009 remake of the original horror classic Friday the 13th. The film is produced by the original film's director Sean S. Cunningham and it's directed by Marcus Nispel, who also directed the excellent remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's stop talking and dive right in. Here we go. The story. A group of young adults go to a cabin at Camp Crystal Lake. Whatever could go wrong. A young man named Clay Miller is looking for his missing sister and he runs into the group of young adults. What all of them don't know is they entered the territory of a vengeful killer named Jason Voorhees. Jason has already set his sights on them and soon blood will flow. What I like. Jason. This reboot is a return to Jason's human form. So unfortunately, no zombie Jason anymore. This time around Jason is portrayed by Derek Mears, who does a really great job. The guy is tall and has a very imposing figure. His Jason is not only brutal but also smart. He's a real hunter. The kills. It's what you're here for, it's what makes Friday the 13th, the kills. And we love to see Jason hack and slash his way through teens and anyone who stands in his way. And this remake added some really great kills to an already impressive resume. Like the sleeping bag kill. The original franchise also had two very awesome sleeping bag kills, and this remake has a really great one too. He hangs one of his victims inside a sleeping bag above a fire. So you can hear the girl screaming as she slowly and surely is getting cooked. Brutal! As she's burning, Jason set his sights on his next victim and the girl is crawling backwards in fear and he just runs towards her with a machete and just as he strikes, it cuts to black. And that's such an iconic and such a badass shot. I absolutely freaking love it. Or how about impaling the girl's head with a machete through the dock where she's hiding under. Ouch! Trent. There's this blonde dude in the film named Trent. And yes, I hated him too. Yes, he was a moron. And yes, he was unbearable. Yet, I like him being there. Why, you ask? Because you always know that guys like these in the films always get what they have coming. You know this character is put there for you to hate. You're hating that character as much as you can. And you know that at a certain point, Jason is gonna do his thing and you'll be cheering for Jason. And that's exactly what happened and that's exactly why I love it so much. And when Jason finally does his thing, love it. Great times. What I don't like. There's nothing really negative that I have an issue with, but if you allow me to nitpick, I have an issue with Jason wearing a coat. I know how lame it is. I know you must feel like, oh, look at this fanboy crying over something that's totally not important. It's just a feeling. I don't like him in a coat. I didn't like it in Freddy vs. Jason, and I don't like it here. I don't think it suits the character. I don't really have any negativity towards the film, except for maybe this film is the end for the original franchise. When this movie was made, the original franchise died. Now you can always return to the original franchise just like Halloween did. Halloween had a remake and a sequel to the remake, and after that they say, hey, let's just go back and make a sequel to the very first one. So you never know what happens with Friday. They're making a new movie, they're making a new TV show. We'll see what they do, but as long as you don't stick him in a coat. Most magical moment. I already said it. It's at the beginning of the film with the first group getting killed off and one is burning inside of a sleeping bag above the fire and Jason runs towards his next victim who crawls backwards towards the camera and he slashes. I love that shot. I think that's the best part of the movie. Definitely. I absolutely freaking love that part. Did you know? Freddy vs. Jason. This film is written by Mark Swift and Damian Shannon and these two guys also wrote Freddy vs. Jason. Body count. Including this 2009 remake, Jason has killed off around 200 people in the entire Friday the 13th franchise. Whoa. Overall, I gotta tell you, I really like this remake. I don't think it really has any negative elements, except for maybe him wearing a coat, but that's a personal thing. And second, this film meant the death of the original franchise. But I realize it's not fair to hold it against it. So yes, I really do enjoy this Friday the 13th remake. The film honors the original franchise, which is always a plus. It's basically using elements from the original 3 to 4 films. The film does not focus on the story of Mrs. Voorhees. Her story is basically reduced to the opening credits, and from there on we have the adult Jason. I love the kills, I love Jason, I thought the cast was good. Although this film did well financially, unfortunately there was never a sequel made. I give the Friday the 13th remake 7 out of 10 hockey masks. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. How do you feel about this remake of Friday the 13th? What did you like? What did you hate? Let me know below, we'll talk. If you have the time, hit the like button, subscribe, or check out some of my other videos. And as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye!